And I really got to work on that transition. Hey, everybody, we're live, and I have some friends this week, and I'm not under the weather and sick. We are joined by Makara and Wasp joining me for this absolute rabbit hole I've gone down about live streaming movie reviews. And this week, we are reviewing Lawless. Now, if you haven't seen this movie, I highly recommend it. You can't go wrong with Tom Hardy. And it is phenomenal. But, ladies, how was your week?
Pretty good. A little slow, but pretty good.
Right on.
Yeah, it's pretty cold.
It's
in
pretty
Virginia,
cold.
extremely cold. I was in Toronto last week. Did not miss a flight. Made it back on Friday. Didn't get caught in the flight cancellations.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, it was good. So getting ready to pack it and go off again on Sunday. But it was a good week. We missed you last week, Brim.
That night I actually crawled into bed at 5 o'clock and slept till 8 a.m. the next day.
Oh wow!
I was down for the count for like 2 days and just couldn't do much of anything. But yeah, no, I was really worried it was going to move into my lungs. That's why I decided to rest.
Yeah.
Lung damage really tends to make even the simplest cold scare.
Yeah,
That's true.
5:30, 6 o'clock is usually my bedtime. I shut everything down. I go lay down and I read, and that's it. So that's not
About
too bad.
9:30 for me, and I watch something on the laptop till I pass out.
Wow, look at you guys.
Uh-oh.
I've got
What time do you
really,
go to bed?
really bad insomnia.
Oh, I've been there.
Sometimes I'm like, I'm lucky enough to go to bed before midnight or even at 1 o'clock.
Oh my!
I have to medicate myself to sleep, so I understand this. Otherwise, I don't go to bed till 3 or 4 a.m.
Yeah, the worst is when it's like several weeks in a row or even just days, and then it catches up with you. And man, I get bad headaches, and like I try to go to bed early, and that usually helps.
Yeah, No, you can push yourself only so far before your body's just like, you need to stop.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no problems for me. I just hit the bed and zonked out because the days are so long and so busy. Especially if I'm traveling, it's a lot of physical work. So it's not hard to fall asleep.
So I figured we could watch the trailer and then go into this one.
Yep,
Awesome.
good.
All right. So let's share this tab instead. And let's watch.
Hey, Gary Barry's in the chat.
Hey, Gary Barry. Thanks for coming in. I appreciate it.
Yeah, Cole Hauser, awesome.
And we got Cole Hauser. Cole Hauser is an absolute goat.
Yeah,
Gary.
Hook up
Gary is awesome.
Yeah, sorry. Go ahead, Macro.
No, I'm sorry. I was just saying Gary's awesome, dude.
Yes, he is.
Yeah.
He said he doesn't sleep either.
All right. So let's watch this trailer.
Insomniac clubs.
Mm-hmm.
Adjust the volume a little bit so I don't blow out eardrums.
You'd like to come for rob me sometime.
I know who you are.
Oh yeah, who's that?
One of them Bond Ramp boys. My daddy says you boys are the worst thing ever to hit Franklin.
You tell your daddy I said hi.
We got a chance to make a good stack of money here.
Pure corn whiskey, the white light.
Come on, Forrest, see you dance.
I ain't dancing.
This is for you, jackasses.
It's impressive. I respect you, Bond Rance.
You want any more of this stuff?
As much as you can bring me.
That's $2,000. Minus my commission.
Look at you, swanning around like you're Al Capone.
They say in town you're looking for someone to help out around the place. Well, Mr. Bondrin, do I get the job?
Seems you've been involved in certain illegal activities.
There's a new special deputy. Been brought in from the city. Wants to work it out so everybody can do some business.
Is that so? I'm the one who's going to make your life real difficult from now on if you don't toe the line, country boy.
I'm a bond around. We don't lay down for nobody.
Those men that attacked you, they work for dangerous people.
There's a feeling around these parts that these Bondurants is indestructible.
Do you mean immortal? You any idea what a Thompson submachine gun does to a mortal? We're survivors. We control the fear. But without the fear, we are all as good as dead.
This is a war they're waging. You ain't gonna survive.
It is not the violence that sets man apart. It is the distance that he is prepared to go.
Oh,
So good.
so good.
Yes.
This flick completely flew in under the radar too in 2012. It
Yeah.
really did. And I'd seen it, but it didn't register to me at the time. And I got older and I'm like, oh yeah, I always wanted to see that. And I sat down and I watched it like, I wish I had done this sooner.
I have
True.
probably watched this movie at least 10 times. And I just love it.
It's just such a good flick.
It's got a great story. Performances are really, really good. And the best part of it for me is just the character development. You don't find movies where just about all the main characters go through a character development. In this case, every single one of them had a good story.
Forrest
saw that.
opens up for yeah.
Yeah.
Totally.
Especially when you have like his invincibility pretty much, and then it's like all it takes is him falling into a pond.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I'm not dancing for you, jackass. I love that scene. That end scene just put a bow on the movie, and then he's dancing by the.
Yeah, it's really good.
Oh, it
Well,
was so good.
have you guys seen any of the documentaries about the Bondurants?
No,
On
I
YouTube?
haven't. I want to. I didn't know there was on YouTube. I know there's
some
a
of them
book.
are really good, even the behind the scenes documentaries too.
I'll have to definitely
Really?
check those out because
Yeah.
I want to get the book that this is based off,
Yeah.
which is called the Wettest County, and it basically covers the Bondurants and everything like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's
I
a lot
haven't-
of interesting history there.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
called The Wettest County in the World, the novel based on a true story. It's what this is based off of.
Yeah, I mean they're right up there in Franklin, Virginia, so it's not that far from my neighborhood. So it's amazing
cool.
how times, how the stories evolve.
It really is like the character development for Jack in this, like Shia LaBeouf's character, is absolutely phenomenal. Like you see him start off as he's basically still just a kid. And after he gets like shit beat and put into the ground, and Forrest gives him that talk that he steps up, and not a little step up. I mean, he steps up and takes things next level.
Yeah.
He grows up fast.
He goes up real fast. But they don't do it like suddenly he's just there. The montage scene with him doing the bootlegging and everything like that was absolutely fantastic. But Guy Pearce as Charlie Rakes, whenever he's in the scene, he dominates. He's chewing the freaking scenery. Like even against Tom Hardy in the introduction scene, he is chewing the scenery throughout this film. And it's like Tom Hardy brought his game up to another level, acting off of him.
Yeah, the energy was just phenomenal with he's just such a sadistic special agent. I mean, you just hate him from the get-go.
You'll hate him, but you'll love to hate him.
Yes.
You will love to hate this protagonist, and that is the best kind of protagonist. It's right up there with Ramsay Bolton and Joffrey from Game of Thrones. You hate them, but you still want to see more of them.
Yes.
Well, the funny thing is that in the behind the scenes, he was talking about how he was more intimidated than he felt intimidating by Tom Hardy.
Tom Hardy is the dude's freaking intense. The guy's a method actor, and he is intense. Like, have you seen him as Charlie Bronson? Have you seen Bronson? He went off the rails for Bronson, and it was just so good. And even Charlie Bronson himself, the UK's most violent criminal, not like violent, but like doesn't kill anybody, but he beats the hell out of people. And like it is absolutely hilarious, and he buffs himself out for these roles, and he's just so talented. He's been one of my favorite actors forever. Oh God, what I forget. I think I first saw him in Star Trek Nemesis, and while the movie was crap, Tom Hardy delivered.
He can make any kind of movie feel like it's a little bit better.
He brings a quality. You're right. He brings like a quality to the movies. I was not aware that there was a fight, Gary.
Yeah.
Gary Barry, but I did hear that Shia LaBeouf in the scene.
There was, because Tom was talking about it. It's kind of like they fought, but then they kind of like, we're buds again. Whatever.
Yeah, it's a guy thing. Guys will get into fist fights and they'll buy each other beers 5 minutes later.
Well, I think it's also because they're both method actors, and so maybe that it was like two egos.
Egos separate. It's crazy. Mm-hmm. I can't do method acting. I got enough problems.
Well, there's a difference between when Tom Hardy method acts and when Jared Leto method acts, because it's like
Tom Hardy understands that it's a role and he's doing it. Jared Leto really gets into stuff.
Jared Leto's more method annoyance than method acting.
The only thing I ever liked out of Jared Leto was the video for The Kill by 30 Seconds to Mars. And that's only because I love the Shining feel from it.
Yes.
But otherwise, I'm not a big Jared Leto fan. But I do know that the scene where Shia LaBeouf goes to the church, apparently he was really tanked on moonshine. He got into the real stash. So that wasn't acting. He was actually drunk.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow. He actually got into
some real shine. And look, I have had real shine, okay? Yeah. It's called Everclear. And the last time I got really hammered, since this is really drunk, I was 27. And I hadn't moved yet. And went to a party. It was midsummer. Everybody got hammered, and I was doing fine. I had beer. I was having the strong liquor. I had a good buzz going on. And then my friend went Jell-O shots, and apparently he made them with Everclear. And I had 4 back to back. And the next thing I remember is waking up face down on the front lawn. And then I walked 1.5 miles home.
Wow.
Oh, my.
I've got a funny story to share on moonshine. We actually made it. I remember in our household, we made moonshine as a child. I remember that there were lots of copper tubing. It was a big old style pressure cooker where you had to kind of lock the top. So the copper tubing would come out of where the pressure was. It would just kind of coil into ice bath. And from there, it would go like a distillation column, and drip, drip, drip. At the end, you would have the alcohol. A lot of folks, and it was done because alcohol was banned after Revolution. So people were making that in their homes. So I remember that because I also heard, and we would hear about people that would actually go blind because they would distill at the wrong temperature, if you would. And they would end up with methanol. So it was amazing. When you said moonshine, I just remember that. Very clear stories of that.
I watched the Moonshiners show on Discovery that they had for a few years. My uncle was obsessed with it. He really liked Tickle. Apparently, Tickle got into his own stash a little too much. But even the Moonshiners are like, can't drink the first batch. You always got to throw the first batch away. The second batch is the good one because second batch is all the first batch is good. All methanol. It's too pure. You'll go blind and stuff like that. You need the other one. Second batch is fantastic. Use the second batch.
Wow, that's amazing.
As he's sitting there with a mason jar.
And you're just testing it, trying it. Oh, wow.
Yeah, he's testing. It's like you don't do your own supply, you idiot.
Well, you got tested. Make sure it's of high quality. It's called QA/QC process, right? Quality control.
Quality control.
That's right. That's right.
I really enjoyed the music for this.
Well, yeah.
It's a good music.
It was like right from the beginning, like when the movie starts and it does the narration and everything. It's definitely Hills of West Virginia. Banjo really does a good job of setting the mood for everything.
Yes, it's very specific music, but I loved it so much. I have downloaded that entire album and I listened to it. So it is very authentic, and I think it did a great job complementing the entire story, the timeline. Everything about it was beautifully matched. So it was a perfect set of music for this production.
Mm-hmm.
And it's nice when a movie actually has written music, or even just composed music, or even just found good music to put with a movie, because sometimes you got really crappy music with a movie. It sets the wrong mood.
It really does. And imagine Star Wars without the sweet and the crawl. It's just one of those things that opening theme sets the tone. And, you can get the tone wrong and still have a great song. But this one really hit it. Like,
Yeah.
it just really slapped.
Yeah, well, look at like movie trailers now. Sometimes they pick the worst song for the trailers, and it's just like it kind of ruins the immersion of.
We get trailers for the trailer that ends up showing the whole movie.
Yeah, well, it's like if it's this bad in the trailer, then it's gonna be even worse in the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, it gives it. I mean, it is. They get one chance to all the audience or the prospective audience, and if you get that wrong, I think.
Well, yeah, because it's like a trailer is like the cover of a novel. It's like if the cover doesn't pull you in, you're not gonna want to open it.
No, absolutely right. You're absolutely right.
Very, very true.
Yeah. So I really thought this when Maggie comes into the picture, that was a little bit of a surprise, and I think you guys see the element of surprise with the three brothers just looking.
Yeah. Yeah, the three boys are like, why's the pretty girl here? Does anybody know?
Yeah, I thought that was kind of cute, and it's just like they really didn't know what to think about it. So I thought that was very clever the way the character came into the scene.
I hear you need a job. and Forrest, poor Forrest, is like, what are you doing here?
I know, right?
Like, have you not seen a woman before, Forrest?
Well, he probably has, just not like Maggie.
No.
I mean,
Maggie's... he's probably like, how can anyone as pretty as this be interested in someone like me?
Yeah. Jessica Chastain was phenomenal. Like, she does great as a leading role, but she really, honestly, with her talent and everything, really shines in that supporting role aspect. I mean, like, she did a great job in it, but she wouldn't have done as well if she didn't have the surrounding cast with her. And like, I haven't seen her in a lot of solo stuff, but she does phenomenal as that leading lady in the movie.
Yeah, she was in that one movie with Idris Elba, or something. It was a gambling one that she did.
Yeah, She was in It too, wasn't she?
Yeah, she was the older Beverly in it.
That's right. That's right. And you know, she also had. Looks like the roles she has played are almost a little bit got the same kind of tones of abuse to them. But I thought, you know, I liked her in this movie because she was just a feisty person. But what I loved about her character was the chemistry between her and Forrest. It was just different. It was like it was complicated.
It was complicated because Forrest wasn't going to do anything. Forrest lives in Forest Land.
Mhm.
That's right. That's right. So it was really good.
She didn't like tear down his walls. She stepped behind the walls and was able to be behind the walls with him in his world.
Yep. Which is not something that a lot of people are willing to do.
Mm-hmm.
No, but it was good. I really liked that about both of their characters. So that development on that aspect of their relationship was done really nicely. So that was good.
That was Howard, and oh gosh, Howard.
Have you met Howard?
Have you met Howard? That scene, man. That, like, for some reason, I cannot laugh. I cannot not laugh whenever that scene rolls up because he's just sitting there drinking coffee. Like, I got coffee stronger than your feelings. And it's like, have you guys met Howard? I'm like, uh-oh.
And he's just stomping out, and then he starts just wailing on them.
Yeah, just wailing on these cops. It's like he's gonna go. That's enough now. That's enough. Just like I think it's the thing. Like he's like not surprised. His whole just letting him do his thing, and then like, yeah, this is time to stop this. But he doesn't flip out and go like launch himself at how he just casually strolls up and tries to break it up. And that whole scene, I can't not laugh. There's something so funny about that scene.
Yes, it's a good one.
Yeah, there's humor in a lot of this movie. It's not just all serious and gloom.
No, it is. It's got some good serious moments, but it's got some it's levity, but it's like that dark level. Like he's beating the hell out of two cops and ready to pump gasoline down one of their throats. And like the levity of it is like Tom Hardy's just like, this is just a Tuesday, and he walks off the steps. He's sitting there with a cold, emotionless, no response, and I'm just sitting there.
He's got a very dry, stoic humor, which is very awesome in a character that is like not everyone can pull that off, but when the right character comes along, it's like it grips you into the movie.
It really does. And Howard's weight of letting Forrest down after he gets his neck cut open.
Oh.
That scene was like the look on Tom Hardy's like I was saying before stream, he did Bane and he had to emote with his face. And you could see the acting there too, like he was emoting with his whole face. And like he's sitting there holding himself together in that scene.
That scene was very memorable.
Yes, you will not forget that scene watching that character get his throat cut.
No, and it was very impactful, and it was just done very nicely by Tom Hardy, and it just the way it comes across, it's just a punch, in your gut. It's like, woof, that's it's more than that's going to leave a mark, and it's just incredible that he survived it, and that the whole story about how
he's immortal. The Bondurants are immortal.
Yeah.
And that legend, man, like that legend, like even Forrest starts questioning if like I don't know if he blacked out or what the deal was his memory after he got his throat cut. But when Maggie drove him to the hospital, she's like, just like you to believe your own damn legend. And he's looking around like, I didn't walk myself there. Just like he's actually trying to remember if he actually did. Because he believes his own legend. He really does believe that nothing can take him down.
That's right.
Well, eventually what takes him is that's a hilarity within itself.
Survived Spanish flu, survived getting his throat cut, got shot 6 times? Through, not just anything, through and throughs.
Yeah. I guess if it's not time, it's not time. And
no, and
time came as he was least expecting it.
I have to say the low-key favorite character of this was Gary Oldman as Floyd Banner.
Oh, he was awesome.
You can have people playing gangsters and everything like that, but they're carried by the time and the suits and
He plays a
everything like that.
gangster.
He
He plays a
brought
gangster to the T.
he brought it, but what the selling point was after he drives through the town, he takes out the ATF with the FBI with the Tommy gun, and he's walking back, and he sees Jack huddled behind a car, and he's got a cigar hanging out of his mouth, and he just gives him a slight wink. And I'm like, that's the selling point. That is the moment where you know he's selling this role, absolutely just selling that one role, and it's just so good through the whole thing, like the shovel scene.
Yes.
Oh God, the shovel scene when Jack steals the takes the moonshine hall and sells it to Floyd Banner, and they were going to kill him. Because, kill him and take it. And, Floyd's number 2 is sitting there like, yeah, I remember those Bondurant boys. He walks over casually, picks up a shovel, then cracks his number 2 across the head and goes off on a tirade. I don't need a couple of hot pipe hitting crackers to come down here on the blood feud. I got all this law enforcement up my ass. And I'm just sitting there like, pick him up. And he walks back inside. Just that scene was hilarious.
This is so calm and cool, it was done, and yeah, he was done with it. That's fantastic.
What? No, but I'm okay.
Yeah, it's a great movie. It had a lot of different, emotions and different scenes and different actions, and with the music, it was just phenomenal. This was one of my favorite movies with Tom Hardy, but I also liked a couple of other ones that he's been in. I like the movie Legend. That's a good one. I don't know if you guys have watched.
Haven't seen Legend. I've heard of it though. He plays the mobster twins.
Yeah, it is really good, and that also has a lot of complexities between the characters, and it's
he
also
also does
mobster.
the. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
No, go ahead.
Yeah. No, go ahead. Go ahead, McGrath.
I was gonna say he was also in that rom-com with Chris Pine, I believe. Yeah, with Reese Witherspoon.
Well,
yes, that's right. It was good, and I also liked him a lot actually in Venom. But yeah, it's those are the couple of movies that stand out for me with him in it. But if I were to choose which one I liked best, it would be the Lawless.
I liked him in Inception as you mustn't be afraid to dream a bit bigger, darling. that scene was great. Despite everything, I actually thought he did a really good Mad Max. I actually liked him in Mad Max. I didn't think the movie was amazing, except for that movie is far more of a spectacle than a true love letter to practical effects and building things. But it wasn't that good. Like there's all these series, Max's death and whatever. I'm like, no, Max, that's not Mad Max. You should have had old man Max with Mel Gibson come back for one final ride, but you chose to do this and that. But Tom Hardy, it's never Tom. He's a talent quality actor. He's one of the best in the business right now. And if the movie's bad, it's not going to be his fault. It's going to be either because of writing or something else. But he's going to give them. He's going to give whatever he gets A+ performance. And I thought he gave that Mad Max.
Yeah. Have you watched Warrior?
I have not watched Warrior.
Yeah, that's that looks interesting.
Have you seen him in Capone?
No, and that's the one that I'm going to watch next.
That was so good.
Was it really?
It definitely shows the range that he has as an actor. It does a very good job of that.
Yeah, because that would be another one that is also this kind of a bit of gangster or, involvement against the law.
He doesn't really have a lot of lines. So the movie takes place at the end of Capone's life when the syphilis has stirred his brain into Swiss cheese. So it's basically Capone on his way out, and it's not it's a very physical performance.
Got it.
I haven't seen Bike Riders. I've heard good things about it. I just haven't gotten the chance to watch it yet. Black Hawk Down, saw it a while ago. Modern war movies aren't my thing.
Yeah, I was just surprised in how many movies he has out here. So
He has Taboo. Oh God.
That one is your favorite?
My favorite Tom Hardy role to date is Taboo. An 8-episode series that was on FX, done by the guy who did Peaky Blinders as James Keziah Delaney. It has intricacies, it has plots upon plots, it has political intrigue, but it doesn't just do political intrigue. It also weaves in historical stuff that goes on because of the time period and set to the backdrop. So they fully, like most people, just use the time period set as a backdrop. They don't really incorporate. It's like, yeah, it's in the like let me give you a prime example. Stranger Things. Stranger Things incorporates some things in the 80s, like the lifestyle, like what it was to be a kid in the 80s, but it doesn't really rope you in because they want you to focus more on the things than the time period. What Taboo did is they took the time period and were like, okay, this is a time period because it takes place right at the tail end of the War of 1812. The U.S. is at war with England again. And it also, not only that, but it incorporates the East India Trading Company, which itself is a monumental protagonist. Because if you know anything about history, the East India Trading Company basically ruled the world. You could take the top 100 Fortune 500 companies, and it would only sum up to about 25% of what the East India would be worth in modern dollars. Wow. They were world dominating. They controlled trade. They were the world's first monopoly, and they made kings bend the knee. So he takes on the company. And it is absolutely he plays a very cerebral yet very visceral role, and it is absolutely some of the best work I've ever seen out of him.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to watch that. So that's going on the list. Might be a good option for the.
It's all on Tubi. It is all free on Tubi. It's 8 episodes. If you can stand commercials, it's definitely worth it because they didn't edit anything. But Taboo is my favorite Tom Hardy role.
Yeah, Makara, how about you? Which one's your favorite?
I have to say Lawless is probably my favorite of his. And then that rom-com one he did, because it was just, you wouldn't expect him to be in a rom-com, so that's what made it so funny.
I'm looking for it, but I can't see it on here.
It's the one with Reese Witherspoon and I believe Chris Pine.
I don't see it on there. Let me see. He definitely likes mob and kind of, those.
Yeah, he kind of plays like they both play like spies, and they both fall in love.
This means war.
Yeah.
I don't see that on this list. Let's see if I can find it. Ah, there it is.
Oh, that one. Oh, yeah.
It's completely unlike anything he's done, because like I said, you wouldn't really expect him to be in a romance, but he's trying to fight for Reese Witherspoon's attention over the other guy.
How about that? Who's he playing against? So it's Reese Witherspoon, and who's the other guy?
I believe it's Chris Pine.
Oh, is it?
Oh. Yeah.
All right. I'll watch that tomorrow. Just make up.
Just like that, he's going to watch that tomorrow.
I have sticky tabs, Post-its all over. I have a bad short-term memory. I've forgotten doctor's appointments when I get wrapped up in doing things. So All right, so who else we got in this? So Tom Hardy's fantastic, but not Guy Pearce, Jason Clarke. He played Howard.
I love
Yes.
Has
Jason
been
Clarke's been in a couple good things.
he's done an episode of Farscapes and he was an Oppenheimer, but Public Enemies was good. He's not mainstream front of the picture type of guy. He's all like Jessica Chastain. He always plays that back end supporting role, and he does it swimmingly. It's where he shines the most, and he doesn't have a lot under his belt. Nothing real.
I really did like him in Winchester. It's not like a super popular movie, but him and Helen Mirren in that, I liked him a lot better than that than I did in Pet Sematary.
I've heard about Winchester, but I've never seen it. Like, I know all about the paranormal is one of my side hobbies, so I know all about the Winchester house and everything like that. You know, the haunting and everything, but I haven't actually seen this movie.
I hadn't heard about it, so I know nothing about it.
But it's one of those things where I'm like, I know about it, and I just didn't really like grip me.
I mean, of course, the star of the show was Helen Mirren, but I thought Jason Clarke was good in it.
I've loved Helen Mirren since I saw her in King Arthur when I was a kid, or Excalibur when I was a kid. She was absolutely fantastic in that. He was in Terminator. Oh, yeah, that's right. He was John Connor in Terminator Genesis. That was a questionable role.
Yeah, and he was in one of the Planet of the Apes, I believe.
Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, which actually the Planet of the Apes movies with Andy Serkis and everything were actually really good. I used to go to the theaters to see them. They were really good.
Yeah, I didn't care for the first one, but I liked Dawn and I liked Gore and all them.
He was in White House Down too.
Yes, he was in White House.
Yeah, which character did he play?
What? He was in Farscape? What was he in Farscape?
Huh. Interesting.
Probably has an extra background character.
Yeah, probably. Hey, stop chewing on that.
Are the lights going to go out, Brim?
No, he found a... Give me that. Evil midget. Stop it. Dog, you do nothing but vex me.
All right,
he has been the weather. He's just been really attention he want these days.
No,
Bring me your toy.
So we need to let chat know that we're getting a show and entertainment at the same time.
Yeah,
because Brim does a great job with his puppy.
Yes, I don't shock him ever. He gets yelled at, but I don't shock my dog. He's way too cute. He's also only a year and a half, so he still has that crazy puppy energy. All right, buddy.
Yes. Well, my pup is not easy to handle. He is about 70 pounds of terror. So
mine's 26 pounds of paper shredder.
Yeah.
We went over Jessica. Mia Wachowski was pretty good in this. Cricket. Oh God.
Yes.
Poor Cricket.
Cricket got the worst of it.
Cricket. Oh man. Cricket did get the worst of it, but man, Rake's got his. Oh, Rake's got his. So this was. I love this movie. Like. Here I like to bring movies that people might not have heard of, like, you know, and I was honestly surprised that you had seen it, Wasp. Like, really? You actually knew what this was. Most people I bring up, if you saw Lawless, most people like, I've seen it, but I've seen it on my streaming services, but I never watched it.
I love this movie, and I think the soundtrack is even. Every time I listen to the soundtrack, I'm just kind of dreaming through the scenes in the movie because it's just phenomenal. It's a good art. It's a great story, great plot, great performance, and character development for me is huge. And this one was really, hit a lot of marks. I probably rated it a lot lower than, I should, but it was one of my first reviews. I think I reviewed this back in June on Critic List, but yeah, so It's one of those that I might be going in and adjusting at a later time, but we'll see.
This was absolutely phenomenal, and it's got a lot of reviews. It's got 10 reviews on here, so I figured we'll go over them.
Yeah.
Got mine set in a movie set in 1931 between the law and Moonshiners. Expertly done script and acted. Casting is nothing short of perfect, with Tom Hardy stealing the scene in everyone he is in, which is true. Except for maybe when he's playing off a Guy Pearce. So, hey, come on,
Guy Pearce was intense. That
dude. Like, he was scummy too. Like, when he approaches Jessica Chastain's character outside of the when they're in the hotel, he's like, "Don't worry, I don't drink from a greasy cup."
Yeah.
I'm like, "Oh, that is the great! Wow!" Like, that was like low 1920s punch, calling her basically easy.
Yes. That was pretty bold for.
That was bold. That was bold statement.
Agreed.
We got Steezy leaving a review here based on with an 85%. You're going to get an upvote. I did 85. I mean, it's not a perfect movie, but it's damn good.
It is good. It's excellent. It's good entertainment.
Hey, come on. No, we don't try to nit me when I try to pet you. Based on the novel, got Steezy's review here. Based on the novel, Wettest County in the World, Lawless follows a true story of the Bondurant and their bootlegging moonshine business in Virginia during Prohibition. Absolutely. It's not a complex movie. It's deep, but it's not complex. And it's a simple story, and it's a self-contained story. It's you get the finish up to the Bondurants doing their thing, and then you get the after. And Forrest ain't gonna dance for you.
That's right. I mean, it's nicely packaged, and that's it.
We got lovely Wasp review here with a 83%. Nick Cave soundtrack for the movie. For me, when compiled with the raw, authentic portrayal and emotions of great execution of the plot, the combination really excludes the tense and intimate connection with audience through a movie. It does. It really does.
Yeah.
Becerra gave a lovely 77 based on the movie written by a book of the relative of some of the main characters depicted in the movie, and the author Matt Bondurant, whose grandfather Jack Bondurant is called the runt of the litter. Wow, you really novel. Okay. Really like to post the paragraphs, don't you?
Yes, I do.
Not knocking it. The Runt of the Litter, Bondurant brothers featured in this tale of Moonshiners, the age of prohibition in America. The book was called The Wettest County in the World, and the title refers to how much illegal alcohol was produced in that area. Yes, this is absolutely fantastic. Good review. Upvote. And then we have, the review contain. We got another one. No, you're not getting any upvotes. Nope, you didn't say anything.
A lot of people don't really know, like, a lot of the behind the scenes with the whole movie too. And when
I didn't know the behind the scenes. I just watched the movie. I didn't know about the. You're gonna have to shoot.
Well, they're talking about how, like, the family, when this family saw the movie, they're like, well, first, on one side you had Matt Bondurant, he had pictures of his grandfather and his grandmother Bertha when they used to take the old pictures, and how she was posing and how it was very modern because of how she would pose and how it always looked like she was very expressive and in motion, or just how she would dress. Like, you could tell she didn't mind getting, like, down and dirty, but she also could clean herself up. And
you gotta link me those YouTube videos that you watch. I would love to see those. I would love to watch those. I love that kind of stuff.
Well, I have to find the one where I believe the family said they didn't really care for the movie because of the violence and the swearing.
Yeah, that wouldn't surprise me. It's a novel adaptation. It's never like it's like trying to adapt The Lord of the Rings. Is it a perfect adaptation? No. because
I
I'm
thought
sorry.
I thought it was perfect.
The Lord of the Rings, they left out a lot compared to the books. I didn't say I love the Lord of the Rings. I have the extended cut, and every like 6 months I take a Sunday and watch all 3 movies back to back. I love it, but it's still the best adaptation we're going to get from the book ever.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, look at when somebody tried to do it. We got Rings of Power.
Ugh.
Yeah. But the they left out the Scouring of the Shire. They changed some things, but it's not bad. It's just adapted.
There's only so much you can really fit in and make work.
So much you can fit. They left out Tom Bombadil. They left out, like I said, Tom Bombadil, Scouring of the Shire, everything like that. They also didn't really give a sense. The biggest thing for me, even though I love it, is the sense of how much time passed between when Gandalf left and came back. There was like 20 years before Gandalf came back. And in that time, he was trying to find Frodo. He was trying to find Gollum. He was trying to find all this stuff before he realized, okay, we got to get the One Ring out of the Shire. We got to act. And they don't really do a good job of doing that time gap. But it's the best you're going to get because only so much adapts to the screen. We got another no review here. Underrated gem. Tom Hardy is phenomenal in this Appalachian Moonshiner. Shia LaBeouf underrated his entire career. Yeah, he really is. Most people see him as this. I mean, he was really good in Fury. If you haven't seen Fury, it's really good at the start. Then it kind of tapers off in the middle. Like it's a war movie. And I'm like, okay, this is good. This is hitting the spots. We got a rookie in the seat. Let's go.
Yeah.
And then and then they stop in a town, and it completely like dead walls all the momentum they had.
Yeah, in that movie, you know what really got me about him was his mustache. Just like,
well, apparently he's crazy, and he pulled out his own tooth.
Yes.
And I'm just like, I know you got issues, but dude, you ain't no method actor. You're Shia LaBeouf from Even Stevens.
And wasn't it one of his back molars?
No, it was one of the front ones.
Well, I would say the molars would probably hurt more. So good thing it wasn't a molar.
Yeah.
So fun. Yeah. So let me ask you a question. What do you guys feel about when we're looking at these critical-less reviews and then there's no comments, it's just the score?
It's just a score. Hey, you know what? A score is better than nothing.
Well, I think
not everybody likes to write, I guess, or they don't consider themselves writers, or maybe people have already said what they kind of feel. So
my big thing is I don't like spoiler stuff. Like I like to give a general thing and then try to put a little bit of a tease in there to make them want to watch it. That's what I like to do. And I do my best. I'm not I try to be a writer. I'm actually where I shine is I'm a dungeon master and storyteller for tabletops. That's what I love doing. It's my passion. But unfortunately, life has kind of steered me away from all that crap.
Got it. Yeah. I mean, I think I heard, Blaine was talking about doing something to the programming that forces at least for people to answer those, like categorical.
Yeah.
Items or something. I don't know. I thought I heard him say that, but it's going to be nice to have a little bit more about, more detail about what people think about these. But and I love the app. I think it's great. But what I love to also see about it, everybody's creating these groups. Like I created the your heinous group for things that are, really hideous, if you would. But it would be good for us to be able to sort all the movies by how they've scored. I don't think we can do that. There's not like a filter that says, okay, show me everything that's 100% or show me everything that is 50% or something like that. So I think that would be good functionality.
Put it under the come on, buddy, I need to put my leg up. Stop trying to tackle my leg. I got a footrest underneath my desk, and every time I go to swing my right leg up, my dog tackles it. All right, since you
So-
are. Oh!
Are you? Oh my goodness, that's a climber.
Hey,
Look at that.
you cannot chew on these.
Are you gonna have feet left?
He's not leaving me alone, so he's got to come up.
Mickey in the foot club because you got a puppy that's chewing on your feet.
No, he wasn't chewing on my feet. He was 26 pounds of him, all of his weight putting my leg down. He was just demanding attention. What do you want, you evil attention whore midget? So no, on Critic List we have Real Talk. If you want to catch up and see what we're reviewing on Thursday nights and such like that. Makara, will you be joining us on the regular? Because I would really like it if you did. I really do like your reviews.
Sure.
That would be fantastic.
If you'd have me, I'll be here.
Well, we will be doing it on Thanksgiving. So if you can't make that, let me know.
I'll message you about Thanksgiving, but
Okay. But no, we will be. Hey, come on. We will be reviewing on Thanksgiving, and Lawless, in a nutshell, it's free. You can find it free streaming. It is an absolutely fantastic movie. Definitely worth your. It's not a long one. It's like 2 hours long, and it's a very nice, tight, contained, well-paced story.
Absolutely, it's something that I enjoyed it even more when I went back and watched it again because it kind of made better sense in certain scenes. I, connected them a little bit better. But thumbs up for sure.
Definitely a thumbs up.
So what are we watching next week? I forgot already.
So next week we are watching a movie called The Finest Hours. We are keeping with the whole based on a book thing, at least for next week. And it is a movie about the Coast Guard's greatest rescue. And it's actually done by Disney. It was one of their last non-last IP thing. It was a live action movie, and it was one of the last non-IP movies they came out with. It's not tied to anything. It's not tied to anything or anything like that.
Is that the one with Daisy Ridley?
No, it's got Chris Pine.
Okay. I don't know. I've been a little avoidant of Disney.
You just smudged my glasses. I can't read without the. All right, down you go. No. Let's see here. The movie takes place in 1952. It has Chris Pine, Casey Affleck, Ben Foster, Eric Banner, Holiday Granger. It's got Graham McTavish in it. It's actually got a really decent cast, and it's a very, very good movie. And it's so low-key and underrated. Not a lot of people have seen it. It completely flew under the radar, and it was one of Disney's last good movies they put out that wasn't tied to any IP. It didn't get a lot of marketing. It didn't get a lot of stuff. It literally was put out and forgotten about.
Wow.
And I don't want this to be forgotten about because this is actually a fantastic film. Like, it's got the CGI doesn't look cheap. And it's definitely worth the watch. So this is what we're reviewing next week. Yeah. And I can't wait to get in. I haven't seen it for like a couple years. So I'm like, okay, we got to watch this one. And I put it in the list.
Sounds good. And what are we watching for Thanksgiving week?
For Thanksgiving week, let me pull up my list here. Thanksgiving week. Since it's Thanksgiving and it's a more family thing, we are going to watch Father of the Bride Part 1 and Part 2.
Oh,
Steve
goodness.
Martin Laugh Fests.
Yes.
1
and 2. Okay. That's great. Got it. Perfect. That should be okay.
That should be good. Steve Martin's really good. It's not the last time he's on the list. I got everything happily written down here.
Yeah, it's not Adam Sandler. I'll be okay.
I love Adam Sandler movies, but we don't need to review Adam Sandler movies because if you grew up in the 90s, you love you watched Adam Sandler movies. That's just it was part of the childhood.
I like Waterboy, but that's about it.
I like Waterboy. I like Little Nicky. Happy Gilmore is my personal favorite. I don't care if the second one was nothing but member berries. I don't care. I love Happy Gilmore too.
Awesome.
I
Good
love
for
a
you.
lot of his. He's got some really good serious roles, so it's not just all like goofy comedy.
Spanglish is. I love Happy Gilmore as his movie, but in terms of his roles, it's a toss up between Spanglish and Reign Over Me. His Reign Over Me movie is when the Reign Over Me is all like it has John Cheadle in it, and he's like a dentist, and he's a happy family man, and he runs into Charlie, and you find out that Charlie never recovered because he lost all of his family in 9/11. His wife, his 2 kids, and the dog. And it's just about how he just completely shut down out of the world.
Wow.
And it is so good. It's such an intense role for him and everything like that. And you wouldn't think it would happen coming out of Adam Sandler, but it really showed what he's capable of when he really wants to.
Yeah,
that one with the space spider, that one was interesting, but it was one of his more serious roles. And then he did The Hustle, which was pretty good.
All right.
Sorry, people don't understand streaming.
That's okay. No, you're not going to get any judgment out of me. Like Little Nicky, I really love Grown Ups, but I love the nostalgia of Grown Ups.
Okay. Yeah.
50 First Dates.
I showed those movies to my nieces and they liked them.
50 First Dates is good. If you haven't seen 50 First Dates, Wasp, it's pretty solid.
Oh, goodness. 50 First Dates. Okay.
Punch Drunk Love was pretty decent too. Yeah, he's actually a pretty decent actor when he wants to be.
Yeah,
Uncut Gems.
I haven't been able to figure him out. Watched a few of his movies. I think he had was it The Wedding?
The Wedding Singer is one of the ones he's actually best known for because him and Drew Barrymore's chemistry is really good. They really work well off each other.
Yeah, I watched that one. That was probably.
And then they were in Blended together again, kind of reuniting.
Ah, gotcha. Yeah, so I don't know something about him. I just cannot warm up to his performance, but I'm just weird. I know.
No, that's okay. Like,
just my sense of humor. Like I love like Dumb and Dumber.
Some people like Pedro Pascal, and I think he's you.
I think Pedro Pascal's a mid-tier actor.
Ugh.
There's no way around it. I don't think he's that good. I don't think he brings anything to the table. I don't see why people keep going to see him.
Was he not?
Give me Scott Adkins any day.
Yeah, wasn't he in the one of the Kingsmen?
Yeah, he was in Kingsman, and it was honestly, it could have been done by any guy with a Texas accent.
Yeah,
he brought nothing to the role.
Because I think he was in the one with the Juliana Moore, isn't it?
Yeah, he was in Kingsman too. And I really think I'm like, oh, cool. He's playing a cowboy. You can find somebody else. Channing Tatum stood out more than he did.
Yeah, he was just so out of place in that movie, and I was like, oh, okay. And then we saw all this other stuff with him afterwards, like of recent, and I'm like, he's not that impressive. It's just I don't know. It's just I guess you have to be in the right place at the right time to get.
I thought he did good in the first season of The Mandalorian, but that's because he was in the suit. He was behind the helmet. Now he just does the voice cast.
It's actually Lateef Crowder now that's in the suit. I know Lateef because of his capoeira.
Huh.
Because his fighting style is capoeira, and it's more like a dance fight. It's a Afro-Brazilian dance.
I don't know. Star Wars has been dead for me since Last Jedi. I sucked the life right out of me. Marvel, it was Loki. Sad days.
Yeah.
All right. But we are going to wrap up here. We've been live a
Yes,
little
we are.
over an hour. Sometimes we go on 2 hours depending on what we're watching. Next week, The Finest Hours. It's on Disney Plus. Check it out if you haven't. Come pump in. Everybody in chat, thanks for watching. Gary Barry, thank you so much. I do see you. Lord of the Rings is absolute fantastic watch. It does not count you watching it unless you watch the extended cuts. I'm sorry, I don't make the rules. But I hope you enjoy it when you get around to it and have 12 hours to kill, because that's how long the extended cuts are. And if you really want to go for the gold medal, watch the Hobbit extended cut as well. But we will see you all next week. Thank you all for coming in. I do appreciate it, and hope you enjoy Lawless. Have a great night, everybody. And catch me. You can catch me Sunday with Comic and Pop Culture Talk on the Short Box while I rant and rave about the current state of comic and the pop culture industry. So if you want to hear some unhinged shit, tune in. I guarantee you'll get a kick out of it. I make my partner, the Ginger Wolverine, laugh his ass off the whole time.
Oh my goodness. Goodbye, everybody.
Have a great night, everybody. Thank you.
Bye.